selected. Ready, edit you, teams, enter, east, JR selected. Ready.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida's offense will start this game off. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Options. Mishnatter is selected.
Back to throw. It's Flagway. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Entering play
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Entering play
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Selected.
The short hands, it's Daniels. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the
inside zone is selected.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
Entering play call.
Guys, let's chat about Florida. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it, because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the...
Turning it on! That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game. He's a weapon, and the guy, this defense has got to be ready for it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Steps away. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt. Touchdown, Florida! They grab the early lead.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability.
There he goes. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Entering
When
play
that
call,
receiver
coach
got free,
suggestions,
it
there are
was
6 categories.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you can add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes
Entering
where I
play
just threw it
call,
really
you
short,
have 7
and he did the rest of the work.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll bring it back. Just an outstanding return there, and really sets up his offense nicely. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick completion on the outlet. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. The Gators headed quickly to the line. Gonna look downfield again. Got the quick pass. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gator!
I think that pass play was simply designed to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Concept option is set to
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man, making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Categories NFL options. It's narrowly selected.
Back to pass, it's Overton. And the missed connection on third down. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Opening play of the drive from the 39. First play of the drive wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Entering Nesh, Colorado.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to the air on second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second.
Enter slot, double, play type, quick pass. There are 6 categories. You have 8
first down
options.
here as they go back to work.
Pass is selected.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the open. He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds.
There are 6 categories.
And the Gators have it with a first and goal.
Pass is selected.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely
entering play call.
They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4.
I'm trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Back to throw. It's Flagway. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. One big play, you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. To the air on 1st down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Entering play call.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators are rolling down the field. It's complete on the right side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards to win the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Fit it in the window for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all, just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping them.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Overton. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fakes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he's got some space. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. And the returner will be knocked down.
Entering play call. Mesh HD corner.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Daniels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber and the Giants, Frank Gore and the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense. Even though they knew sometimes they were the 3rd or 4th read in the progression, they were hoping I was going to throw them a football. And it is so nice as a quarterback to know that you've got running backs like that that want to be involved in the passing game.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Toss to the outside. Slithers into space. There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get it down at the 35.
This doesn't happen with just anybody at tailback. You got to do this with a dude, a guy you know can roll. Just toss it to him, let him get out in the open field. He'll do the rest.
Turning it on. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Lagway. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Florida! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gamecock.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. Makes a move. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Middleton. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak. It's very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to...
There he goes. Hits him with a stiff arm. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Gamecocks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Back to pass. It's Overton. Back open in the middle. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose.
Entering play
Touchdown,
call,
South
coach
Carolina.
suggestions, there are 6 categories.
This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. This offense has it with a really good field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. With the catch, it's Webb.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Well, that's when the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Ball, racing, there are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Return, sprint, HB, throwback is selected. Coach suggestion. Verticals. Play from concept. Mesh HD corner.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Doesn't
Entering play
quite
call.
make it to the
RPO
first down
alert
marker. He's a yard
Strips
short.
over.
Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. It's caught. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Wants to throw again. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Lets it fly. Got a wide open receiver. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Pressure coming. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gator.
What an example of this quarterback just putting his offense on his back. Drop back, wanted to throw the ball downfield. Nobody open, no problem. Extend the play, buy himself some time, and then take off with his legs to score that touchdown.
Coming out with it, it's Middleton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Overton. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call, 2 to 3 on audible.
We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this
play call from 3-3 PD on
so the final period starts with a 2nd down play.
Options. Give pushing.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Lagway. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man on the right. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line and a big pickup on that one. He's now over 150 yards on the day. They're finding ways to get him the ball, much like the Gators did in 07, getting it to Percy Harvin, who had 100-yard receiving games and 100-yard rushing games that year.
He was just such a weapon. When you got weapons, you learn how to use them, and you learn how to deploy them in all kinds of different ways. If I'm Florida, continue to find ways to find that guy, because whether it's zone, man, whatever, he wins.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up. Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Entering play call.
Clock stopped. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Wants to throw. It's Overton. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And the returner will be dragged down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just...
Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
You have 21 options for
he might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection in the defense. Putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but just live in this moment and try to be great while you're in the game. And this offense continuing to spin the football back, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
The Gators want to move quickly. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, Dave.
Yeah, So I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
Listen, I know you don't want to run your quarterback every play, but when you got a guy that can scoot like that, bro, you got to give him the football. You got to give him opportunities, just not too many.
And it is so tempting, especially if you feel like you need a big play and you know he can get it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Reading the option, it's Bagway. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Got his man downfield. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Throws to the wideout. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He fires to the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Wide open space. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen.